Hey. All right. Hello. Hey, welcome to Getting Your Life Together. You thought we wasn't gonna make a vision board just because the world is crazy? We're still gonna do it. We're still gonna do it. Digitally. Are you ready? Are you ready? My name is Hallie. I make videos on lifestyle improvement, life hacks, DIYs, and just overall helping you find balance in the chaos that is life. Time to make a vision board. Ooh, I really dared to sing right there. I apologize. I love making vision boards. That's my favorite thing. Besides celebrating like 3, 2, 1 New Year's, whoop whoop, is vision boards. I don't know. There's something about planning and hoping and wishing and not knowing what the answer is gonna be, right? In today's video, I'm gonna teach you how I make my digital vision board. So you don't have to buy all these magazines. I know we're trying to go to the store right now and cut all these things up. It's all digital, it's all easy. And I make my vision board focusing on 3 main things. I reflect, I reset, and renew. Easy peasy. I'm gonna tell you how I use those 3 things to make my vision board. And a vision board that actually comes true. Like, yes, it's fun to make a dream vision board, but like, can we make one that comes true? And I've made a video on this before, but this year I decided to make another video because it's just a little different. Especially if you're watching this video going into 2021, after 2020. We're just gonna make our vision board a little different than usual, okay? Just because it's just life is different. So that's why I want to cater the way I make my vision board different the way that I usually do, just because the world is a lot different than it used to be. So today I'm going to be using Canva. It is not a sponsored post unless they want it to be. But it's just something that I use that makes my life a lot easier. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen and show you how it goes down. Okay, I believe I'm sharing my screen now. Okay, so now I'm open to the Canva website. And now I'm just going to go to create a design. There's so many things you can do on Canva. Social media stuff, marketing stuff, creating posters. You know all that jazz, right? We're just going to focus on creating a vision board. And with this, I just go to create design and custom dimensions. Oh, wait, no, not custom. And we're going to pick photo collage. Because we still want that feeling of what it's like to cut those things out of the magazines and to tape it down. We want that feeling. So we're going to try to get that feeling digitally. So we're going to make a collage. You already know. It's like before everybody just posted selfies on Instagram. Back in the day, it was all about the collages. Putting all the pictures in there because you didn't want to just share one. You wanted to share 10. So I'm going to make one vision board. But generally I make 4. So I'm going to start with 1 and then I'll break it into 4 and hopefully that won't be too long and I'll make it really fast. The reason why it won't take me too long is because, at least for me, my vision boards are pretty personal. You know, they get specific, okay? And I want to put all my business out there because some people are like, really, Alicia? So I'm going to make a very generic one this is not my personal vision board. I'm going to give a generic one just to show you how I make it. And that should be a lot faster than me thinking about things and sharing my inner goals in life. So let's just go ahead and go with, I click on this template. So for instance, I could use this one, but what if I don't like this color, right? Ooh, that's such an ugly color. Let's make things white, because I was like off-white before. And I want to call this 20. Oop. So you can just start with what it's called. 2021 vision board. Ooh. Okay. And then I'm going to change this because I don't like that to something more bold. And to the point, like that. So you can choose whatever font you want on over here, and this is all free. Like, they'll let you know when they're like, okay, that font costs some money, you can't do that. So we're just gonna go with that one, and I'm gonna go with the color. I'm fine with that. I don't need that. We're gonna delete that. And I usually like to come up with a slogan every year. Yes, the world comes with a slogan. Last year was 2020 vision. And I haven't decided what mine's gonna be, so we're gonna come up with the corny one right now. And I just feel like that slogan is your personal slogan. Whatever happens in life, you repeat that catchphrase to yourself. That kind of is the thesis of everything. So for me, I like to create a theme. So my theme as of now, it might not change, will be 2021. It's time to get it done. There. Now, how do you decide what's going to be on your vision board? As much as we generally like to make our vision board a dream board of like marriage and millions of dollars and cars, yes, that's great. But that shouldn't be your entire vision board. If that's your entire vision board is not going to come true. So you want it to have dreams in there, yes, things that are out of your reach, but you also want to have things in there that are in your control, that are a little bit more, you know, tangible. You want a dream, but you also want something to reach. Because if you only have the things that are out of your reach, if those things don't happen by the end of the year, you're just gonna feel unaccomplished. Like, and we all know it's the little things that lead to the big things. So in mine, whatever thing I'm gonna be looking for, I'm gonna put things that I dream of that are out of my control, but I'm also gonna put things that I hope for that are within my control. That if, as long as I do these things, it will lead me to it. For example, if you're trying to, one of the things I want to brush up on is my un peu de français. So instead of just dreaming of being someone who's fluent in French, I can have that as in something that's tangible. If I study an hour every day, I should be able to understand it more than I did on day one, right? So that's something that is within my control compared to like, oh, I want to marry a French man. Okay, that's great, but that's not really within my control, right? I can do the things to get me there. So hey, so maybe speaking un peu de français is gonna get me there. Whatever it is, things that are out of your reach and then things that are within your control. Those should all be on there, okay? So I just go to Google. That's what's so easy. Usually with magazines, you are restricted to just what the magazines give you. But we got Google, okay? The possibilities are endless. If you can Google it, it can go on your vision board. So for the first thing I'm gonna do is, I know that, let's use French for example. I know I wanna speak French. Français. So I can Google images and then I can literally just put things on there that says Français. Je parle français, speak. Oh, I already love that one already. Yeah, I'm just gonna use that one. Look, easy peasy. Je parle français. I'm just gonna, I think I can copy paste. Let's see if I can copy paste. I did it. I'm sorry, I come from a PC, so when I'm able to, I can't right click on a Mac, so when I can do things on a Mac, I'm like, she's smart. So I'm going to delete that. And for now, just put that right there. For now. Okay, what else? I want to speak French. Je veux. I want to. I love my car, but I would love to have a Jeep Wrangler, a white one. So this is still kind of like out of my control, but within my control. Within my control as in, I could buy one. Out of my control is my wallet might say, girl, no, what you doing? Oh, let's do this one. There we go. Let's get rid of that and put it right there. So honestly, I can get rid of all these. Like, your girl's trying to make this online money. So what are some brands I want to work with? So if I go to Vital Protein, okay, they just have a whole bunch of bottles, but I want something that looks good for my clothes. So I'm just gonna Now, I'm gonna keep going on by doing this, but as I do this, I also wanna let you know that right here is my whole entire vision board I'm gonna have for 2021, right? Like I'm gonna have all these things. The reason why photos are very, very important is because if you want something, you have to see it. You can't just say like, oh, I want a Jeep, and then you haven't looked at a Jeep or looked at pictures of Jeep or even looked at the cars, you know? Like you need to envision it, that's why it's called a vision board, and believe it's gonna happen. Like you need to constantly see it throughout the year. So creating images that bring you joy and excitement. Like if I wanna get in shape, I probably am gonna put on here the equipment, but not somebody else's body. Because if I put somebody else's body on there, it makes me feel bad about my body. So I'm like, and if I have a negative feeling, it's not gonna give me positive results, right? So a positive feeling is like, ooh, I see that booty band, makes me wanna work out. I see resistant bands, I see dumbbells, things like that make me wanna work out. The equipment, the things that energize, or maybe even just workout shoes, that makes me wanna work out. So for me, that's what I would do to put fitness or getting in shape on my vision board compared to like this ideal body that makes me feel bad. Your vision board should get you excited about life. I love it. So think about that, right? And ladies, if you single, go ahead and do it. I'm gonna type it in right now. Wedding ring, okay? And you know what? A lot of this, you don't even have to create a vision board for it. Like, I'm gonna finish this one, but I'm gonna also give you another explanation. Copy image. So this is my one for the year that's gonna have all the things. Gonna have like, this is something that I can't control, right? The ring, can't really control that. But je parle français, I can control. The Jeep, I can control. The brand, I can't make them give me a brand deal, but that's something that's kind of in my control. See how my vision board has a mixture of all the things. So I will have a year vision board, but I will also have 4 vision boards. So this, I might fill this up with so many things, but looking at all these things every single day, I think is a bit much. So what I do is I take January, February, March. What are my goals for those months? April, May, June. What are my goals for that month? July, August, September, then October, November, December. So I break this up into 4, and I decide what do I want to focus on and really hone in on that is tangible, because we're just doing the tangible. The dream ones, they can happen anytime because that's not in our control. But out of the tangible things, out of the things that are within my control, I break those into 4 so that I really hone in and focus. So maybe my one for, maybe I put like 15 things on here total, and so for the first month I'm going to focus on 4. So maybe I'm just going to really focus on brand deals, parler français, and working out or something like that. So I'm just focusing on those 3. I still have this main vision board that I can look at, but at least when you're laser focused on something, then you get it done. Sometimes when you're thinking about all your year goals every single day, it becomes a bit much and you just tiptoe and everything, but nothing really gets done. So if you take time to say, January, I'm gonna accomplish this month. If you literally accomplished 1 goal every month, you accomplished 12 things, compared to looking at a vision board with 12 things and you're trying to do a little bit of every single thing every single day. You just get exhausted and you might accomplish just a couple of them. So that's at least what has worked for me to get things on my vision board actually to come true. So I'm not gonna really finish this vision board because we don't have time for that. I wanna make this video short and sweet. And so the last thing I wanna say about creating a vision board is when you're done creating it on Canva, you can just download it. I would suggest putting it where you see it on a daily basis. My vision board is my wallpaper background on my laptop. My vision board is my screensaver and wallpaper on my cell phone. My vision board, sometimes I put it in a frame and I put words of affirmation on the back of the frame and I hang it somewhere where only I can see it. So decide for you, where do you want to put it so that you see it on a daily basis and it's a part of your everyday life. Like you use your phone every day. If every time before I turn on my phone I see my screensaver wallpaper as my vision board, I'm not going to forget that. And it has things on there that make me feel good and excited about achieving goals. So it gives you a good feeling, just like an alarm clock. Right? Such a great idea. So when you're doing all that, remember at the end of the day, just if it seems like too much, focus on the fact that you're going to reflect on your past vision boards. Sometimes our vision boards are just carrying on the things from every single vision board, and our vision board has looked the same since 2014. So after you reflect, reset, think, Okay, maybe instead of just taking everything from 2020 vision board that did not come true and just putting it on 2021, what would make me feel good to accomplish? What is within my control? What do I want to see when I vision it? It makes me happy. You know, reset your mindset. Even though those are still goals of yours, think about them differently. Have different strategies. If you keep doing the same strategy to accomplish it, you're gonna get the same results. So think about it differently, strategize differently. And that leads you to renew. Renew the way you do things. If you've always had a vision board just on your wall, it gotta be somewhere else. It gotta be somewhere else. You just gotta change it up. Your life is changing, the world is changing, your visions are changing. So that vision board needs to change as well. Maybe you need to put, you know, some things in your bathroom. 1 year, 2021, I mean, I even run my planner different. My planner even feels like a vision board. Like, can we hopefully get this done? You know, everything seems like a hope and a dream, but just know, feel encouraged making it this year. Even if there's not a lot on there, the few things that you have on there, be encouraged by. And maybe find those little things, you know, learning a new language, learning a new skill, maybe learning how to do the splits, learning how to do a headstand, learning how to drive a stick. We have plenty of time because we're not really driving anywhere. You know, maybe you learn how to drive a stick instead of automatic in your car. Whatever it is, find those little ways to feel like, hey, I have learned these things this year. You know, every single year I try to at least learn a couple things. So maybe add those things to your vision board. Other than that, I'm done talking and I'm gonna actually finish creating my own little digital vision board. Make it so that no matter what happens, instead of just hoping that the world ends up normal and okay, at least you and your vision board have a plan for your life and the things that you can control and the things that inspire you and give you hope into what happens in your life. So hopefully this inspires you, hopefully get excited about it, and hopefully it was helpful. If you have any questions, feel free to comment below. Hit the bell because I'm bringing these videos every week. And you can also hit me up on the gram. I'm on there pretty much every day. Until next time, peace, love, and balance, and DIY. Bye.